get some brekkie. Sunny in Manchester today, which is amazing. Apparently normally it's always raining, but just simple. Simple fit.
ATL, check up, ATL, check up.
Look who I'm back with. Do you like being on the vlogs?
I'm here on my vlog. We're at Dakota.
Maddie.
We're in Maddie on the map.
I just got my cookie.
You put the ending.
Matcha cookie, but like in a weird way. I'm gonna scrape all that icing off.
Wait, so you can have the matcha icing and I'll have the cookie?
No, I don't want the icing. I want the cookie bit. This was just all they had left.
I don't like matcha.
So you're looking for 4 people?
Please, yeah.
So you're going to move through now? Or?
Yes.
Get her going.
Yeah. Here we are.
People queue
Lunch.
outside, bro, for it.
Lunchy lunch. You guys look like you're twinning with all the green.
I was actually thinking that.
Yeah, you guys look
Spicy.
yummy.
No, I don't even know what to say. I'm literally so overwhelmed. There's been so much going on lately that I haven't really been speaking about, and I feel like I used to be really good at like getting on the camera and like talking about, so I'm gonna close my window because everyone's gonna walk past and see me crying. I used to be really good at getting online and kind of talking about stuff that was going on that I was like struggling with, like mental health wise, all of that, so it might like help you guys with stuff. But I'm literally gonna sob. I don't know, I feel like I haven't been fully myself for a while, and like definitely not fully myself online. A lot of you guys were like picked up on that or kind of made comments like don't seem like yourself, or like you're focusing on the wrong things, or like you're really negative. Like on my last YouTube video, I've been reading comments. By the way, I fully agree with people just saying that being really negative about myself and caught up maybe on the wrong things. I fully agree, and like I see these comments and I'm like, I just wish equally, like I don't take them as like an attack, because I completely agree, but I think that there's been, I can't even get my fucking words out. There's just been a lot that I've been dealing with that you guys see one side of my life, and there's like a whole other side that only like I think the people like closest to me see that I like struggle with. One of those things is just my anxiety that I've dealt with like on and off for years now. And not only like my anxiety, but I am just an extremely chaotic person in terms of I'm always nonstop go. Like I find it really difficult to find proper stillness, to not be putting pressure on myself to be achieving or doing things. It all catches up eventually, and I have been struggling a lot. I think with like my identity and just like what I'm doing, my anxiety a lot, and like really low moods for the past few months now, and it's kind of gotten to a point where I'm literally so overwhelmed by it, and I just feel really disheartened by how much noise there is in my head, and just like how hard I find it to concentrate and focus on things that I want to achieve. My past few months, like I've had a really hard time. After I had my breakup, I just went through a really bad like mental health period, and was trying to deal with it the best I could while I was traveling. Like we went on Euro summer trip and obviously had a really fun time, but the parts that you guys probably didn't see was that like every day I was having really bad anxiety attacks. I felt really sad, on and off. I also would get the most insane travel anxiety with flying and even catching a train to go somewhere. My brain was like short-circuiting and in really intense fight or flight, and it still gets that over these silliest things. Anyways, the other morning, when I got home from Paris the other week, I just felt really low because I was like, I just don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, normally I've kind of done all the things that I would normally do to help my anxiety. Like, I even went to the doctor. I need something to help, and they gave me like beta blockers to help slow my heart rate. Took them, it made me feel worse, and I was like, I've never been like medicated for my anxiety, and I've never wanted to rely on any medication for it because I just don't there's other ways to deal with it and stuff. But anyways, I just was like trying everything, and I thought maybe I've got like a health issue. I do think my iron is really low. That's one thing, because I get really fucking dizzy every time I stand up. I feel really out of my body. Just like, there's just things in my health that I know is wrong, and like, you know, when your body knows, and normally anxiety is saying that and stuff. But anyways, I met up with a friend the other morning, and she was like, intuitively felt like I needed to talk to you about something. I can just tell there's something wrong going on for you right now. And I spoke to her and just said, you know, like, my anxiety's been really bad. I don't feel like myself. I just can't focus. I can't achieve things I want to achieve. Like, I just feel my mind is just like all the time. And she was like talking to me about her diagnosed with ADHD, and a lot of her symptoms were the exact same as mine. And she was like, wow, I feel like I'm talking to myself a year ago before I got on medication, before I kind of got to the bottom of it and got my iron sorted and all this and that. So she put me in touch with ADHD specialist to get, you know, to go through like a diagnosis to see if that's possibly what's been really impacting me. And I just had a massive call with someone just then, and we went through it all. And like, I've felt for a while, like ever since I was younger, that I had ADHD, and I know a lot of people have ADHD, or like, you know, think they have the symptoms of ADHD and stuff. And I was like, oh, probably just that. But I was like, I never want to be medicated for it. I don't know why. I just was like, you know, I can manage it. Like, ADHD is manageable, but my issues have just gotten to such a point where I'm like, I'm so exhausted with how my brain is like looping. It makes me feel really, you know, I just feel really outcasted from a lot of my friends. I feel really there's always something wrong. Like, everyone's like, oh, there's always something going on with cardio. It makes me just feel, you know, what is wrong with me? It's hard because I'm such a positive person. I'm such a go-getter. Like, I really do everything I can to better myself, and I just kind of always felt there's just this something that's not adding up in my brain. Like, something just feels wrong. And anyways, I'm going about this in the fucking longest way possible, but essentially what I'm trying to say is, I just spoke to a specialist, and she was like, you 100% have like combination ADHD, which is definitely impacting so much of your life. And it kind of like gave me my options in terms of, if you do want to try medication, this, and this, all links with the anxiety and stuff. And she was like, I think it would definitely help you and all of that. And I just feel really overwhelmed, because on one hand, really happy to know like kind of what's going on, and that this could be like really impacting my brain. But I also know there's such a big conversation about being medicated for ADHD. There's ways you can manage it, which I've already done, like meditation, therapy, like all of that stuff. But I feel at such a point where it's getting so unmanageable, and I get so overwhelmed so easily. Like, I can't even explain how my brain feels half the time. The best way I explain it is I have 1,000 tabs in my head with YouTube videos playing, and like all playing all at once with the sound on. It's how like heavy my head feels a lot of the time. Anyways, really upset for a while, because the way I feel like I'm presenting myself online, or like my work in general, I just feel I'm so used to being so open and honest with you guys, and I just haven't known what's been going on with me. I don't want to come on and just complain, be negative, or be like crying and upset. I've just been trying to get on with my life and get on with everything like through that hard stint. But I thought so many people probably go through this as well, or feel the same way I do. It's scary, and is like, I don't like coming on here crying. I don't like coming on here being this vulnerable. Like, it's fucking daunting to me, especially because I find it even harder these days to be honest about feeling low, because I don't know why, I just get embarrassed by it, because I feel like a little crazy girl that just like can't get their shit together. But I may as well bring you guys along with this little journey as I try and figure it out, because know for a fact my quality of life right now and how I feel can be improved so much just with a few simple tweaks. And I can figure out what my body like needs from me, or like what my mind needs me to be doing. But yeah, I just wanted to be open with you guys, because I'm like seeing all your comments. It's not even about the comments. I just want you to know I like acknowledge everything that I obviously see. It makes me upset, you know, obviously when people say I don't see your sparkle anymore in London and in Sydney, and it looks like your life just revolves around superficial activities. I've always loved you for your crazy chaotic energy, so adventurous and creative. Maybe it's linked to the pressure of growing up in this community, being liked by so many people at a young age, blah blah blah. Please don't lose yourself. You told me how not to care about what other people say and be a strong spiritual woman. Sometimes I wonder if you're still that heroine. I don't think it has to do with living in a city or not, blah blah blah. I think I completely agree. I completely agree with all of that. I just think there's so much to not just me, but a lot of people that you see online of pressure that you don't even know, the internal battles that you face with your identity when you post everything. I've been doing this since I was so young, like so young, you know, like I don't even know my life outside of this. So I always want to be like that person for everyone online, to be a safe place and a positive place. But I think it makes it even worse when I feel a pressure to always be on and always be that person, and it's fucking hard when you're going through things that you don't even understand. So I don't know, like I know for a fact I'm still me. I haven't changed from that person. Like my heart and soul is still Cardia. I just think like I'm just really excited to get back to that more, and like I think this has been a huge thing that's been impacting my life for a really long time without me understanding or knowing it. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to acknowledge all of it because I still love this. I'm still so passionate about doing this, and I don't want to just like stop doing this or just being this like random person online pretending like everything is okay. We're definitely struggling. And I think it's okay to admit that you're struggling, and like it's hard, like it feels really hard to say because I want to seem like I've got it all together, but I don't. And I think that in your 20s it's really hard. We see everyone that looks like they have it really together, and a lot of the time people don't. They're just like winging it, and I've just been winging it since I was literally 17. So that's all I had to say, and I love you guys so much, and I am not saying that these like I'm not angry about these comments. I read them and I'm like, I agree with you guys. I'm still me. I'm just trying to figure it all out. I think I'd rather just be open and honest with you guys and bring you along with this. And like the reason why I post stuff sometimes when maybe I'm saying negative things about myself, or I'm just filming in a moment and I don't cut it out, is because that's just real. That's what I'm going through at that time. Like I don't always feel amazing and glamorous and great in myself. I totally agree that I need to be being kinder to myself and being more positive, because I don't want you guys to feel negative when you watch my videos. So that is that. Wow. I know a lot of people are going to have a lot of opinions about ADHD, medication, all of that. I'm obviously more than open to hear what you guys have to say, but just remember that everyone's health is so individual to them, and like I already feel a bit nervous putting this out there just because I know I'm going to get so many people saying different things, but I haven't decided anything yet. But I definitely just know I need to lie my options here because I just want to feel better again, myself fully again. So anyways, I'm going to get on with my day, go meditate and just process all of this. But I feel better for even just talking to you guys. Sorry, that was like literally so long-winded, but I'm going to keep you guys posted with it all.
Who's in Lundy? Back on the limes. We were liming everywhere in Paris and we missed it, so we're gonna go lime bike. Ashton's down there finding another bike. We're gonna lime bike to Selfridges.
I can manage.
And yeah, shaka mahala. No, I literally love bike riding around. I've not done it in London yet though. I'm a little bit scared. Is it easier or harder?
Easier. We're on the left side of the road. What the fuck is going on?
True. Well, I'll see you there. See you there. This seat is way too high. That needs to be adjusted. Ride and vlog? No. I'm just adjusting my seat levels because I'm short. My optimal seat height is about a 2.5, I would say, on a line. Just if you guys were wondering. Oh, I can never get it tightened back in.
Mine's fucking crusty.
Well, my seat's not doing up properly. Got it. Matcha. Got a matcha cookie. Try it.
Did you buy the matcha cookie? Yeah. Oh, you did.
No, try it. Try it.
Matcha.
Try it. Well,
I'm really
just take.
got it.
You two are fucking messes.
Or what? It's actually, I didn't taste like matcha.
I know.
just ate the paper.
It's yum. Back at Asho's place, we had a little look around Selfridges, and Belle just got some new little products. Some shells, and oh sorry. Now I've just been chilling here with the girls, just editing some stuff on my phone, and now I'm gonna go home and meditate, do some journaling and some reading, just chill time before we have a Killian Paris event tonight that we're all gonna go to. I know, sadly Bella's flying back to Oz tonight. Everyone's gonna come to the house to my place beforehand. I'm just gonna order everyone some fucking pizza or takeaway or something, and then we'll go to the event all together. Starts at 8. Oh, I'm tired. That is the plans. That is the plans. I wish it was mine. Oh yeah. Bella travelled from Australia with this, and I said that is so me of you to do that. Big pink hole crystal rose quartzio. No, but honestly, even in my young hippie days, I've never been, like, I got into crystals for a little bit. Oh, for a few years there, I would always carry a bag of crystals around with me, and in my handbag actually I've got a black onyx, and I do actually have a little rose quartz in my bag, I'm pretty sure, black onyx, and yeah, but one crystal that I have actually noticed helped me in my life has been, I have a massive rose quartz. Hello nerd. Hello nerdy roodaloo. No, rose quartz is amazing for anxiety, and I do believe that if you sleep next to someone and the rose quartz is in the bed or next to it, they fall in love with you. Really? I believe it to be true. I believe it to be true. But anyways, chat to you guys when I'm getting ready. Just finished meditating, so my chest has been really tight. Feel a bit better now. Well, my hair's just clipped up. I'm doing my makeup. I just took off my base. I'm just gonna start again because I've been in it all day and I want to feel a bit fresh. But I'll chat to you guys once it's done. Oh my god, I need to show you. My curtains in my room got replaced to white ones and I'm so happy. Gang, gang, gang. We're just, of course, in the girls' party and everyone's doing a photo shoot. That's what happens. It feels like the party's here. The party is always in the girls' party. Yeah. But I'm very hot. I'm overheating and I don't know why. I might not be getting sick, but I've been going through a bunch of clothes. I have a bag here and another whole suitcase out there of clothes I'm gonna put on Vinted. I normally use Depop, but I'm gonna give Vinted a try. Just, mixed up. So these are all gonna be on my Vinted. Just cleaning up my room, clearing out the energy a bit. I'm gonna do a big sage and Palo Santo of my room. I need to get everything back to equilibrium in my body, in my mind. And I feel like when I have a lot of anxiety and overwhelm coming up, I need to just slow everything down and come back to basics and focus on the important things, like keeping my room clean, clearing out any stagnant energy, getting rid of cleaning dirty clothes, just keeping things clear, making sure I'm meditating and journaling and reading and all of that stuff, because I go to LA and New York in literally 1 week from today, and it's for work for LA, and we're doing the podcast out there, which I'm so excited for. I've been so excited for this trip, but obviously when I feel like my mental health isn't good, I feel like the last thing that would be smart to do is get on a plane and go and be in a chaotic energy traveling and stuff, but this is I can't just not go. So we're gearing up and just getting prepared for that. So yeah, I guess I wanted to vlog, I guess, what I do when I'm having bad mental health periods of time, like bad anxiety periods of time. And it always starts with like basics, making sure I'm eating properly, enough protein, my sleep, water, vitamins, all of that stuff. So that's the focus for today. I've got a bunch of work that I've been kind of getting done as I've been going, but making sure that my space is clean. I've just vacuumed my floor, done all that, and I was clearing out my room. And how good is the timing of this? I ordered this book, Anxiety RX, when I think like right after, like when my anxiety kind of started peaking up again, and end up getting time to actually read through this, because it's funny, like it goes in periods where you'll be like fucked, and then all of a sudden you're like fine again, and you're like, oh, I'm like healed, I'm good. But obviously the way my brain's wiring right now, it's very easily triggered, so I need to rewire the way that my brain thinks about anxiety and the patterns that it goes in, because right now it's in a really bad pattern that when it feels one little ounce of like anxiety, it clings to it and it will stay for the whole day, and I'll have a tight chest. And happened earlier, like I woke up this morning and I felt amazing, and then I was cleaning my room and I thought, wow, like that's so weird that you feel good right now, that you don't even feel anxious. And then I thought about anxiety, and then boom, tight chest, and it hasn't gone away. Like it's just crazy. It's crazy how it works. It's how my anxiety works. Like it's just, I always feel like nuts trying to explain to people, because I don't have like, well, my brain feels like it doesn't have control over it, but it does. And like I feel like this is what this book like kind of explains, and just talks about like actual scientific ways to help reduce it and understand it. And I think once you understand anxiety more, it becomes easier to settle it and all of that. So we're trying everything. Tomorrow I get my blood test results back, because I went to the doctor last week just to get all my bloods done, see what my iron's doing, because I just get really dizzy and stuff as well. So check off that whole side of things. Gonna really get into this today and just take it easy and just, you know, keep on moving on with it, because I have to, and I want to get to the bottom of it, and I don't want to let it impact my days too much anymore. So we're gonna get there. I know I'm gonna get there. I just have to stay really positive with it. And yeah, I need to go to Free People, because I bought a bunch of clothes from there the other day, and I got this cute sweater. Like slouchy sweater, but they fucking forgot to take the security tag off, and I don't even have the receipt, so I'm just gonna be like, I promise I paid for this, like please take it off. So that's the plan. My wife has chefianed for me. Do you want to run us through what you've created, doll?
Oh, it's a panko breadcrumbed sea bass, but I did massage some paprika, salt, pepper and lemon juice into it before adding, you know, doing that. We've got some handmade sweet potato chippies. We've got some zucchini, or courgette as they like to call it here.
The sirens.
And asparagus. It's quite chaotic right now.
Oh, thank you, my doll.
Don't forget lemon.
Do a taste test, do a taste test.
I'm so excited. Wow, I'm gonna say I cooked the fish perfectly. Wow. Wow, just like the restaurants.
I love that you love to cook, because I just, yeah.
No, this is...
I like making brekkie for people. Like, that's about it.
Yeah, you're a brekkie girl. Yeah. Hot. Yeah, it's all just fresh. Okay.
Cheers. Cheers. Some chemicals.
Oh, good shit.
Bon appetit. Delicious. Oh, good morning, by the way. I just got home. I went to matcha from Janky, and now I'm home, and I'm shoveling in a protein bar, which I'm addicted to these. Like, they're so yummy, but I know they're not very good for your gut health, and it's not the best way to be getting protein. Whole Foods is the best way, but you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I am trying my best to, in the morning, have a really high protein breakfast. Let's bring it back. So obviously at the start of this, let's say episode, well, at the start of this video, I was having a breakdown about my brain and the whole ADHD thing and all of that. And I'm still navigating through all the anxiety stuff. But what I always do, like before I jump into just being like, I'm gonna try ADHD medication, because I'm not overly enthused about being medicated on anything. I think a lot of emotional problems or like anxiety and all that comes from unstable gut health. So I always will go for that option first, fixing my diet, making sure I'm taking the right supplements and all that first. So I have a fucking incredible nutritionist, Elise, who I love, who I had a session with about a month ago, just about like helping me with my energy levels and all of that. And then now I had a session with her yesterday morning, and I just said like the anxiety is bad again, because she's the person that helped me heal it in the first place. She's just so intelligent. So we went through that. She's given me some new supplements I'm gonna try out, but she was saying the importance of having like a really high protein breakfast, which levels your blood sugar levels for the day, which then helps lessen anxiety and all of that. And also I got some blood tests back. My iron is quite low, so I'm gonna try and up my iron a lot and just see how I go with that. But my anxiety's been a little bit better over the past few days, which is good. It still keeps coming up, like it still comes up every day, but it's getting a little bit more bearable in my mind. I'm just like working through. I'm like, okay, you're safe, like just breathe through this and like you'll be fine. That's been good. It's still challenging, but it's not as crippling as it was like a week ago. I'm really excited. I go to LA on Monday. I'm like excited and nervous. Obviously I'm excited because I'm gonna see a bunch of friends over there and like it's gonna be an amazing trip. But I feel what upsets me the most is when you get really anxious. It can really dampen a lot of things that you're excited for, because instead of just being excited, you're like excited and nervous that you might have a bad panic attack, or that the anxiety is going to ruin the whole time for you. Because when I get really anxious, I like disassociate a lot, and I'm just so out of my body because I'm just trying to breathe and not freak the fuck out, which is crazy because I would present really normal in real life, but inside I'm like trying to calm myself down, which is deeply exhausting. The main thing when it comes to anxiety is remembering that it's in your mind and you can control it, and it can't let it control you. And like just keeping such a positive mind about it is what I try and do, and just be like, no, I'm gonna have a great day. The anxiety is not gonna get to me. Like I'm cruising. I'm safe, I'm protected, like just reassuring yourself. So yeah, that's the vibes. I feel like my brain's getting more and more positive with it, and I'm just like not letting it. I think before I was letting it like actually destroy me, because I was like, this is so crippling and I just don't want to go through this again, because I lived like that for 2 whole years straight, and it was just like the lowest I've been. And I was like, I don't want to go back there. And I was like, no, we're not. We're gonna stay positive. And yeah, so anyways, I'm on my laptop right now. I'm uploading a bunch of clothes to Vinted. I used to use Depop, but everyone says that Vinted's better, so I'm really excited. It's been really easy to upload everything on there. So I'll link my Vinted below, because I'm putting up some cute clothes on there and stuff. So yeah. We are also doing a really exciting podcast ep today with Maddie Jepson, who, if you've seen her on TikTok, she's literally fucking hilarious. She's the one that goes, hello. I love you. And we just, oh my god, we love her so much. So I'm so excited that we're having her on. We're gonna have a funny little chat with her, and yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna go do some work. I said I wasn't gonna do it. The addiction really continues. I got a tunicado. I haven't had one in days. I haven't had one in days. I was about to get my second matcha of the day, but I'm like, I'm trying to not be so hectic. I'm trying to reduce my caffeine, so I got a ginger and turmeric shot instead. Everyone's getting sick at the moment, so I am trying to prevent that from happening. So on the juice, turmeric and ginger shot's good because they have a little bit of apple in it. It's not so hectic. There is nothing more satisfying in the world than that. Opening her up, it's like a little present. It just does something to me. Like, I get gluten-free tunicado, add jalapenos. Oh.
Hey guys!
Perfect.
Drinking some hot water before we start filming.
We got Maddie, we're going on the pod. We got the whole team here. Setting up at home is really quite hilarious.
And
like,
let's just keep our water bottles
I feel so unprofessional.
No, it's great.
One day, this is the start, guys. This is where it all began, humble beginnings, and soon we'll have a big fat studio, won't we, James?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Come on. Come on, Lou. It's a celebratory shot. Bye.
I just don't know if that'll go down.
Maddie goes, so how's 818?
As I've never tried it. I've never tried 818.
Do a shot.
I've there before, so.
And she goes,
I unfortunately have quit alcohol, so I'm here for moral support.
I wanted to give you the titty shot glass, but all the bikini of it has melted off in the water.
We don't need bikinis anyway. We're in Europe.
No, we'll do these two.
Topless.
You know, this is how they need a wash. Look how dusty the shot glass is.
Alright, give them a rinse.
Wait, but what do we chase
Collecting
with?
dust. Nice.
I can't believe I'm doing this either. Normally I'm a fucking grandma. Okay, I'll chase with...
Just, come on, just to loosen up the juice.
Yeah. It's a Friday. It's Friday night.
It's Friday.
Okay.
Friday.
White one is more vanilla-y, but here we go on this.
Yum. We don't fuck about.
What am I doing? Put it here.
I want to risk if we can't get in.
Cheers! Okay.
This is fucking huge. Oh, it's lovely. It is nice, but I haven't tried it in the past. It's really nice.
It's vanilla-y.
Yeah, it's vanilla-y. Delicious. It's really nice. I really like it. Well done, Kendi.
Slay, lay, lay. Dinner in Soho House, so I can't really film.
Seeing two dogs is a lot.
Yeah, you tell me you want children without telling me you want children. We're getting our lashes lifted.
Do you know what breed your dog is?
Literally all the girls. All the girls are on their way. Nice to get our lashes lifted together. Getting ready for LA. Okay, I'm home. I just sorted out a bunch of stuff in my room that was a mess. And I had a bunch of things behind that. I still have to put some stuff away, but I'm just getting ready for America. And guys, I have had all of this jewelry piled up in random boxes, mishmashed up there for months. And it's just been such a mess. So I'm like, I need to organize this because I have a friend coming to stay in my room while I'm in America. So I'm like trying to get it all clean for her, but it's good. I need to organize my stuff anyways and do a little bit of a clear out. And watching the Beckham series as well while I do this, and like, I'm sorry, but 90s icons, like, I'm really loving it. So doing this, and then I got my lashes lifted earlier and tinted, and I put on a face mask before because my skin is playing up so much. Feels good to get organized and do a big clear out. I've started already packing my suitcase for LA and stuff. And I'm going to see my mum tonight for dinner. My throat's hurting a little bit and I'm not happy about that, so I'm gonna like scull water and pray for the best, take lots of vitamins. Hello, sweetie.
Bonjour.
Mum's just, you know, whipping up an absolute feast for us. Look at that. Ta-da. Look at that. Who needs a pub when you've got Mum's house?
Bon appetito.
Look at our crazy Saturday night.
We've even turned the heater on because it's so cold in London today.
Yeah, it literally, I don't know what happened overnight, but it's fucking freezing today. Like, no, and you know how cold my flat gets? Well, my room in the apartment is an ice den.
Really?
Like, for some reason, my room is just like unbearable.
It's because they didn't double glaze the windows.
It's fucked. I should say, maybe I should say something. Yummy, yummy.
Bon appetito.
Oh, at least we're leaving. Well, I'm leaving for at least 2 months. No, back for Oz.
I'm going on a cruise, another cruise. Just craving vegetables, home cooked meals.
Good morning. matcha, juice, because I'm a sick girl.
Woken up unwell.
Spreading her lurgies to all. What? I know. Gonna drink my liquids, go home, deep clean the house, keep packing.